days at a time or the entire week. I always like to cook just for like a day, maybe two, just enough so that there's like food prepped, but not like so much because I feel like it tastes very different after a couple of days. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna make right now for the next meal. It's 3 o'clock and I'm only 1 meal in, which is crazy, but also really exciting because I'm hungry and I have lots of food to go. And then I'll show you guys how I'm going to be prepping for the next couple of days. Some of the food I actually cook ahead of time, but some of the food I just marinate or just kind of like portion so that it makes it easier. Step one, this is one of the things I'm making right now. So seasoned fries, these are from Aldi. I showed you guys these last time. They are amazing. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put them in the air fryer. Here, we're gonna put some cooking spray on the bottom just so it doesn't stick. Did I say these are from Aldi? Yes, these are from Aldi. Second time. I'm making some for me and Ralph. Are you having some, Brie? All right, all I do is turn it on under fries. The other thing that I'm gonna make with this meal is sweet plantains. So sweet plantains, I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. It is also going in the air fryer. So if you ever had sweet plantains from a restaurant, usually they fry it in oil. We are not going to be doing that. We are going to be cutting it and placing it in the air fryer with just some cooking spray also. So check in on our fries. They're looking
Okay,
good.
chef.
Right? I'm gonna let the fries do the next 4 minutes. And then here's how I cook the sweet plantains. You just cut the ends off. And then slice it. And then just kind of peel it open. And then I'm gonna cut them just in like medium, I guess, sizes. And in a couple of minutes, I will put them in the air fryer, and all I'm gonna do is spray the top. I'm gonna put these fries on a plate. I'm gonna pop them back in after for a final heat up. But right now, they're gonna go here. I'm gonna place the sweet plantains in here. And all I'm gonna do is spray really quick. And I'm gonna put it here. And I'm gonna go under vegetables. Crap. Looking good. It smells good. They're perfect. All right, so now we're gonna swap. We're gonna put all of these plantains here, and we're gonna go back in with the fries, heat them up. So I'm actually making 2 small pots. This is his meal, and I'm gonna turn them both on medium, and I'm going to spray them. I'm gonna cook him 2 150-gram ground beef meals. Again, this is the way that his plan is set up. I will take a plate, zero it out, measure 150 grams of ground beef. There we go. And then that's gonna go on 1, and then zero it out again. Other side, and then go here. All right, 150 grams. So that's 2 meals for him. So here's what I'd like to do. Here's my knife. This is clean, by the way. Anyone else have a favorite knife? Because I do. So I'm going to get an onion, beef bone broth. You guys know I love cooking with beef bone broth. We're just gonna put these onions. Now let's put some here. We'll put some one here. Because we're making ground beef, I'm just gonna put, and I only put spray before, I'm gonna put a little bit of bone broth. And again, the only difference between the way that I'm doing it right now and the way that you would do it if you're weighing your meat cooked, like I do for me, is you just wouldn't do this part, right? Like you'd still do the spray, the onions, and just put whatever amount of beef and then measure it after. For him, I have to weigh it first. So, spray, onion, broth. Got 2 going here. I bought these containers on Amazon, and they are perfect for the 1 portion of food. I'm gonna make 2 ground beef and 2 chicken meals. That way these are ready. And then what I will do is for the ground beef and the chicken that I'm not cooking, just to make it a little bit easier, because again, his measurements are raw, then what I do is I will weigh the measurements raw like this, and then I will put it in a small Ziploc bag instead of cooking it, so that whenever we are ready to cook it, we just grab a bag and cook it instead of having to portion it and measure it and stuff like that. Like pepper. Salt. And I'm gonna add broth in there too. This one's done. And then what I do is I will put it in this container. And I will seal it. And we'll put it in the fridge. This way, whenever he's ready, he just grabs, and this is 1 meal. Now the other one is almost ready, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash these 2 little pans, because next I'm gonna make chicken. Oh, that's ready too. Perfect. All right, now the chicken. So same thing with the chicken. I'm gonna zero that out. I'm going to open this. Ralph likes chicken thighs. And what I like to do, because it is a little bit fattier, is I like to cut out some of the fat if I can. So like for example this, like there's no need for that. No need for that. Like excess fat, there's no point. So in order for it to just cook faster, I chop it up into smaller like pieces. I'm gonna measure that 150. There we go. Ooh, 149. Perfect, 150. So let's start with this 1 pan. We're gonna do it the same way, same exact way. We do spray, we do salt, we do pepper, and that is it. Flip it over. And we'll do the same on the other side. Salt, pepper, and whenever the pan dries out a little bit, we will add some of the bone broth. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna cook 1 other serving of that on the other pan, and then whatever is left, I'm gonna put away in little Ziploc bags. So let's see how much more we have here. salt. This seems to be almost done. You know how it is with chicken. Gotta be sure. This chicken definitely should be done. This chicken here needs to be flipped. And I hate fucking pan. Alright, this one's done. We're going to take this out. We're going to put this chicken in here. Perfect. All right, so we have his cooked meals, his raw meals. I'm going to put another, let me put this in the fridge. This way, if he's just gonna grab this, then it's ready. And if he's gonna grab something to cook, then he can grab it like that. That's done. Now this is ready. So Ralph has 4 cooked meals, 2 ground beef, 2 chicken, and he's got 2 chicken here. I'm gonna do 2 more ground beef. Sorry. 4 cooked, 2 ground beef, 2 chicken, 2 chicken, and I'm gonna put 2 ground beef. So I'm actually gonna make this skirt steak today. Sometimes I marinate it, but I'm not gonna need to this time, just because it's like we just got it and I wanna make this now. So all I'm actually gonna do is put salt and pepper on it. Good amount of salt, good amount of pepper. Alright, we're gonna leave this like this for now, because this cooks pretty fast. I would say inside of like 10-12 minutes. For Ralph, for his plan, his meal plan, his measurements for his protein are measured raw. So when I'm packing food for him, which a lot of times I'll pack like this, I'll get a Ziploc bag, I'll weigh the meat raw, and then I'll put it in here. Or if I'm gonna cook it, either way, I measure it raw first. So I have 2 different steaks here. So I have this skirt steak that I just got that I'm gonna cook, and then I have marinated skirt steak. And this is just with soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, and Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. So for Ralph, I'm gonna measure out, babe, 150 of the steak? Yes, please. I'm gonna measure out 150 of steak for him. And then for me and Bree, I'm gonna cook these. I actually like to use scissors. Let's see. All right, so on high heat here, we're gonna go in with our skirt steak. Now I gotta season this side of things. And so we're doing for Ralph 2 ounces of plantains. Perfect. His steak is already measured, so all I gotta do is serve it. we are gonna do 2 ounces of the fries. I know, great. All right, here we have it.